this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside out.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. One of the best athletes in this light heavyweight division. Enter the former champion out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Jamal "Sweet Dreams" Hill. A lot of people were excited when he came off of Dana White's Contender Series and won the title, the first Contender Series alum to realize UFC gold. Were it not for an Achilles injury sustained on the basketball court, this man would probably still be the champion. But he has gone through the rehab, he has gone through the recovery, and believes he has come out the other side a stronger version mentally, physically, and emotionally. Only time will tell, but a big spot for Jamal "Sweet Dreams" Hill tonight. Remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khalil Rountree Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Jamal "Sweet Dreams"
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Jamal "Sweet Dreams" Hill perhaps has the most accurate nickname on the roster. Certainly he has left a lot of bodies in his wake over the last several years. Jimmy Crute and Johnny Walker getting knocked out in round 1. And we'll see what Jamal Hill can do here tonight. Certainly the challenges figure to get stiffer as he vaults into legitimate light heavyweight title contention, but he believes he will have the striking advantage over every light heavyweight on the roster, including the opposition here tonight. Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh man, these fighters are trading strikes early on.
It's exactly what we expected from these two. Oh my goodness. Oh. He's got that single collar tie.
Another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Jamal Hill. Oh, right hook attempt, no good.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Immediately gets the underhook. Nice combination of elbows there by Rountree Jr. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Hook in the clinch there is good by Rountree Jr. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, the kick landed.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Let's go. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's going to lead.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh! Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, nice straight left there. 2 minutes to go. Oh! Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, good work with the jab there.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Big right hand there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's got
blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. 45 seconds to go here in round 1. Back and forth we go.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Rountree's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Final seconds. Horn sound for the end of round 1. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, nice job to block that punch.
Big shot to the head.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice kick there by Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Let me see that hook now. Just misses with the straight left hand. Hands higher,
Good punch.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Throwing that low kick.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come now.
Oh, big elbow.
Big knee.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Rountree's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Takedown defense is there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Oh, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Great body kick there. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get more happy.
It's it.
Lands another kick.
Johnny hurt bad. He's hurting really, really bad now. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Nice jab. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. It's starting to take an effect. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
20 seconds to go, round two. Whiffs on the elbow.
10 seconds, let's go, baby. 10 seconds.
Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. All All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Good kick to the body.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how he creates space and allows him to get back to where he's comfortable.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh, nice knee to the body. Very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes.
Give the elbow.
Unable to land with that punch.
Maybe some more.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Oh, huge knee! Central right there, BC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, the fighter's gonna have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood, and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count. Well, you know Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you.
Just digs into the body.
He dug that shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
That blood becoming a real factor.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, huge left. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nice punch from the clinch by Rountree Jr. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go. And you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Sweet Dreams Hill's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Got to think they're going to be busy in between rounds. Just out of range with that right hook. Under a minute now to go. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man.
We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, nice kick. Solid punch from the clinch here. What a nasty kick. That was...
He can't even stand.
Big right hand. Seconds winding down in round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice punch there.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he got that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Making all these shots count.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Straight right is there. Back and forth we go. Timeless. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Just misses with the left hook.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that.
Uppercut. Oh, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Going, oh!
He's hurt bad.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah, doctor talking to the referee right now. And all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Nice. Keep moving. And then take shot. Now, take shot.
Oh! Yeah, he hurt real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Beautiful knee.
Keep your hand in it. Keep your hand in it.
He better check. That leg's getting beat up.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Rips the body there for good measure. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Lord have mercy, man. This could be the beginning of the end.
John, it's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. Oh, look at that. He went high on that one. Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
That one appeared to stun him. Oh, big shots raining down.
He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. Yep, gotta be very careful there. In the half guard.
Oh, hammer fist here by Rountree Jr. Well, most of you remember exactly when this cut happened, and now it is getting really bad. They're going to have a lot of cleanup to do before our next bout.
Yes, they're going to have a lot of cleanup. I mean, honestly, John, it's part of the thing, right? You go into a bloody octagon, you fight, you wrestle. It is what it is at that point, you know what I mean? That's the beauty in being at the end of the night.
Down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice jab. Back to his feet.
Serve him up. Go get him.
There's another leg kick for good measure. That one hurt him.
I mean, that's it. One more, and this fight is going to be stopped.
Lands a big elbow there.
Goodness.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khalil Rountree Jr.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop